interesting experience going through the market in Paris. They are beautiful. There's like bric-a-brac. And then I got into the section where it's like new stuff that they're trying to sell in the markets, and that's when it got fun. Lots of who are you, where are you from, all that stuff, which I'm very polite, so I'm like, oh, I'm from Scotland. Da 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 da. Next question. Can I have your number? Like, you don't even know my name. You just know I'm from Scotland. Like, is that a thing? Oh, well, once upon a time, a girl from Scotland gave me her number. Let's try that again. No. So then I'm like, no. Moving on, going further down the market. Everyone's saying hello, and I'm being polite. I'm like, bonjour. My French is not good. And like a bit of small talk here and there, but they don't really stop me. They're not grabbing me or anything like that. I will say that. And then I think I was walking through it for about 4 or 5 minutes. In the 4 or 5 minutes, I had people kind of like keep up with me as I was looking at stuff until I was like, I'm not interested. Like, I'm trying to be polite, but I'm not interested. Another guy asked me my name at least. I gave him a fake name. And then he's like, you give me your number? I'm like, what? And honestly, I want to know, is it these YouTubers who are like, oh, dog a woman, and then just ask her for her number? I don't know. I feel like there has to be more. Like, I feel like a little bit of conversation. I don't know. And then there was another guy, like, just, like a lot. It was like a lot. And it's like, okay, I'm exhausted now. I just kind of wanted to look around the market. Okay. And then I started thinking, well, maybe it's what I'm wearing, what, why is that something the society has in us now? That's like, oh, well, maybe I'm wearing something inappropriate. Maybe my top is too low cut. No, like this is what I was wearing. Like, there's no cleavage. It's not off the shoulder. Like, I had jeans on. My jeans went up to my hips, even though it was so hot, and I could have tied my top into, a crop top, which is easy enough to do. I didn't, and so it's like, but was like, why did that thought go into my head of like, well, maybe it's what I was wearing? Why was that even in my head? So then I hated myself for that thought. And then, and then the day went on, and then I went to the metro, and it's like from the market, it's about 10 minutes. So then I found like the proper antique area of the bric-a-brac shop, so it was fine. And it was really nice there, really nice vibe, just such old stuff, lovely. And then I'm heading to the metro. It's about, Google says it's a 10-minute walk. It was about maybe 6 minutes. I'm tall, so maybe I got there early. Waiting at the lights to change. Guy stands next to me. Oh, where are you from? I'm from Scotland. Maybe I should just stop replying, but I feel so rude. It's one of those, it's just ingrained to me to be even nice. I'm just a nice person. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I'm like, oh, Scotland, where are you from? Give a fake name, all this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh, we go to dinner. We I live in Bry, all this stuff. And I was like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm heading somewhere. I'm clearly heading to the metro. I'm not going to tell him that. And I'm like, oh, I'm on my way to meet my boyfriend. Again, why do we have to lie? Why can't we just be like, mate, no, I mean, I did get to that point where I was like, mate, not interested, just like, piss off. I did get to that point. But it was like, in my head, oh, maybe a boyfriend will scare him off. No, his response, I was like, I literally stopped walking because I was just like, what? So my answer to hit, like, come back to mine. Give your number, let's have dinner, come back to mine. I live close by, da 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 da. My response, I have a boyfriend, I'm going to meet my boyfriend. His response, I'm not the jealous type. What? So, finally made it home, and I just feel so exhausted. I feel so exhausted, and again, it's like, so I was out and I had my backpack on, so maybe I look like a tourist. I clearly do not blend into France. I very much stick out. I clearly do not belong to France. But it's like, is it, do I admire the ballsiness of it? Or is it just like, I you know, and it's the same, and it honestly would be the same if I was back in Scotland. It's not just a French thing. I'm not saying it's just a thing that you deal with in France, but I am saying it is more prevalent in the last. I don't know. I feel like it's been more prevalent in the last 5 years about that because I'm pretty sure even when I was younger, like even in clubs, I didn't get bothered that much, and yeah, I don't know. But that's just my story of the day. I'm exhausted. Um, yeah, like apparently that's what men think. All it takes is what's your name? Can I have your number? Where are you from? Can I have your number? I live nearby. Come to my house. There's steps. There is steps before you get to that point, right? And even if like you meet a guy in a bar and like you're talking to him for at least a while before you go back to his house. It's not like, oh, let me buy you a drink, right? My house is like 5 minutes down the road. Let's go have sex. It's it's not that instantaneous, guys. Like there needs to be yeah, conversation and interest and you're almost like, did this work? Did this work once upon a time? So they're like, it will work again. Then I'm like, no, because it's even if you like, even if you give him the number or go back to this guy's, how do you know he's not a murderer? Like, anyway, yeah, that's my story of the day. Oh.